What's going on, everyone? John and Audrey here, back again with the Real Talk Podcast, episode 24, the first one of this year. Audrey, what's up? Happy New Year. How are
I
you?
know. Happy New Year. Good. Just here waking up. What about you?
Same here, kind of. And right now, once I pass it on to you, this ringing noise just started on this ear, and it's weird right now.
What do you mean?
I don't know. There's just this ringing noise. Hopefully, I don't get tinnitus or something like that, and I'll have to be like
Oh
Baby
my,
Driver.
oh my God. What the heck? Was there like a earthquake or something? Maybe?
I don't know. I just started hearing this ring, but yeah.
Wow. Now I'm a little bit worried. So like you should have a cue. Like if you can't hear, just kind of like
I'll just
like this
I'll
or
just wave
something.
at you or something.
You'll be like, I'm not getting anything out of these ears. But yeah, anyway, so I'm excited because this is gonna be kind of like something new for us, I guess, in a way. The
Kind
the
of.
podcast. So I'm kind of curious to see how it's gonna turn out, if it turns out the way that we think it's gonna turn out.
Yeah,
But
hopefully
yeah.
this kind of more just kind of like more laid back, chill, non-structured, just me and Audrey talking shenanigans, all movie and TV show related. Maybe we'll, go off topic, every once in a while. But also we're gonna try to do this, live. We're aiming to do it bi-weekly, so that's once a month, right?
No, biweekly is every
Oh,
two
yeah,
weeks.
every 2 weeks. All
So
right, cool. See,
once
now
once
you know
every
why I didn't
month.
graduate, because I don't know how to.
You can't keep using that excuse because I didn't graduate either.
Oh, well, still.
I
Come
didn't
on,
graduate.
Audrey, you just gave away my best line.
I know, but every time you say it, I'm like, that doesn't count towards me because I probably had lesser of an education than you. So
And you're still smarter than me. Fuck. Look at all those books on your new bookshelf.
I know, I'm so excited. It's so pretty. It was a bitch to assemble though, I'm not gonna lie. Like, cause I'm like I was doing it by myself and these two boards are bigger than me. So I was like I was like holding it on the floor and I was like trying to like hold the other one and like assemble it. It was fucking annoying. But like once I
Yeah.
got like the skeleton of it, it was easy because after that you just have to like arrange the shelves. But I was like, John's gonna hate this because my movies are not organized in any particular order. I don't know if you noticed that. I'm sure you did.
No. And thanks for pointing that out. Now I'm gonna start, having anxiety now. I think that's why my ear started ringing. Like something
No,
was
I
off. I
know.
just couldn't put my finger on it.
I know. That's what I was gonna say. I was like, John's gonna have a heart attack when he sees this because I don't have it organized. The only thing I did is I organized Criterion, Blu-rays, and then regular DVDs, but like they're not in any particular order because I don't know. I feel like if I organized them, it would just get on my nerves.
It's a
So.
hassle, honestly. Especially if you get Blu-rays frequently. Like you
Mm-hmm.
gotta all this is in alphabetical order. So let's say it sucks because if I have something from up there new, I have to move everything down,
Oh yeah,
and it's a
damn.
hassle. And especially something like this shelf, it doesn't have anything holding it like these ones over here.
Right.
So it's it sucks. I'm thinking about not buying Blu-rays anymore.
Whatever. We both know not to lie. But you have them double stacked, right? Like you have some behind the back. You have some behind the ones
um,
in the front.
just on this one because um yeah, they're my DVDs, and I don't use them anymore. Like some of them I have on Blu-ray now, so I just
Mm.
that way they can do this instead of all the way down here.
Yeah, because that shit would bug me because I still don't have all of my DVDs out. I still have like maybe like two rows worth inside of the other cabinet. But my mom was like, she's like, you should put them in front, and I was like, fuck no. I think that would drive me insane just because I like to have everything on display so I can see what I have, and I still use
Yeah.
my DVDs. So that's predominantly what I have. DVDs actually. I don't have that many Blu-rays, but
This is a goal of mine. I know you asked earlier this year that if I had any goals, but my another goal of mine is to start filling up another one of these shelves with Blu-rays.
damn, just straight up Blu-rays.
Yep. I actually have some DVDs down here. Like Wrist Cutters is not on Blu-ray, so I had, but at the bottom shelf you can't see it, but it's like Loot Crate boxes and stuff. So I want to
Yeah.
fill these two last ones with Blu-rays, which is gonna suck because how would I get to the bottom? like it's gonna be kind of a hassle, or I don't know. I might just, I don't know.
you, you just want to fill up everything, all four walls with movies.
Dude, I seen some guys on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
They have so many. Like this is nothing to them. This is like, and I'm just
Yeah,
like,
I know.
fuck. Like I don't know. Do I really want to go there, or like, because I don't want to collect every movie. I just want the ones that
Yeah.
I love, And there's some guys that just like literally, if they don't have it, they'll buy it. Like even if they haven't seen it, or well, I don't know, but like, there's
Yeah,
not.
some people, I think some people just want to buy like every single movie known to man. And like, no, I'm not like that either. Like, I just buy the ones that I really, really like. Because that's, I don't know. I mean, maybe eventually, maybe when we're like 40, we'll be at that rate. But right now, I'm just kind of like keeping it chill because I don't have that much space, anyways. But if I had my own house, I mean, maybe I'd be down, but I would probably mix it with like books just because I wouldn't want it to just be all movies. You know what I mean?
You just
But
gave me an idea. Like if I had my own house, like just a Blu-ray room, just go in there, like every wall's full of like a bookshelf of Blu-rays.
there's a guy that has that. I'm sure you've seen him. He has like I think all his movie collection, and it's a room, like legitimately a room, and he has like these wire racks, kind of like in like they have, I guess, in a Blockbuster or something. And he literally just has a whole room
What's
dedicated
Blockbuster? I'm just kidding.
for
For the
all
kids.
younger for
For
the
the
younger
kids.
listeners. But no, yeah, for real. When I saw that, I was like, what the fuck? Like, I wonder if this dude's like well off enough to have a whole fucking room just dedicated to
Oh,
movies. I
how
mean,
old
he
is that
must be.
guy? Was he like a little older or something?
Yeah, he looked like maybe our age, I guess. Like maybe, yeah, he looked like our age. At the most, maybe like 30, I would think. But
He probably has like no bills. Because think about it, like if I had no bills at all, like yeah, this room would have already been filled with like Blu-rays.
yeah, like if you just had money to spend on movies, for sure. I mean, even on Black Friday, I know you went kind of crazy.
Oh, Black Friday went insane. I got a 4K TV, 4K player,
What?
and I got I got 15 4Ks and 15 Blu-rays.
I didn't. You didn't tell me you got a 4K TV. What the
For
hell?
real? Yeah, I did. What the
Yeah.
hell? I even got like a new little stand and like it looks nice.
Wait, is it the one in the living room or is it in your room?
No, it's in my room because we've been having 4K downstairs. My brother has a big
Mm.
old, 65-inch and shit. But I was like, you know what? Nah, like because some of the movies I had were 4K, and I was like, I don't want to go downstairs to watch it. Like I want to be in my room.
So,
So
John answered the question: is it worth it?
so far, yes.
Is
All
it
those
really?
4K, like
No
I've seen
bullshitting.
Avengers once, and it looks beautiful. Like you can see Thanos' like hairline, where like he would have hair if he had like, you know what I'm saying? Like I was like, what the hell? Like I never noticed that before. Like, I thought he was just bald. But like, you can see where he would have hair. Like I was like, oh shit, that's pretty cool. Like, I never noticed that before.
I mean, I don't know. I feel like I don't think it's worth it. Like for me, maybe I feel like it's one of those things where it's like, like if I had the extra cash, like sure, like I'd be like, cool, but I don't need it.
Well, fun fact, my pops, he bought me he basically bought me the TV. So
Oh, okay.
yeah,
Shout out
yeah.
to the
To the
dad.
real talk pops.
But that's what I was actually gonna say though. Like I actually really prefer the look of old film. And I know probably people would be like, oh, that's like what? But I actually really prefer it. Like, I mean, my TV is tiny. Like, I don't have anything fancy, and it doesn't bug me. Like, when I go to Best Buy and I see like the crisp ones, like I'm like, yeah, it looks cool. But I think I would get annoyed. Haven't I discussed this
It
with you?
looks
I
too
think
good.
no, I think I discussed this with you or maybe someone else. But I don't like big
It
screen
better be
TVs.
with me. You have another movie pal out there, huh?
I'm sorry,
How
I
dare
do.
you? How
But
dare
no, I'm
you?
just kidding. No, I'm kidding. But for real, I don't like big screen TVs. That's a fun fact about me. I don't like big screen TVs. Like for me, the bigger the TV, I'm just kind of like, meh. I don't know if it's because
Hmm.
I'm blind, which doesn't make any sense because you would think since I'm blind, like I would prefer a bigger
Hey,
screen.
put on your glasses. I don't think the people have seen you with glasses.
How dare you put me on blast like that?
You always put me on blast.
I know, but it's fun.
Come on, do it. Watch. We're gonna get a lot of requests. Let's see Audrey with glasses.
No, trust me, you don't want to. But yeah, so I don't like seeing anything on the big screen. Like at the movies, yeah, because obviously it's the movies. But like if I go over to someone's house and they have a big screen TV, I don't particularly enjoy it any more than I would in a smaller TV. I feel like it doesn't feel like that intimate for me, at least.
Well, you see, in my room, I had a 40 inch, and I upgraded to a 43 inch. Like not like I could have got it to 55. My dad was like, just go for the bigger one. I was like, nah, because it won't look right in my room, you know,
Yeah,
because
yeah, you have to keep that
it's
in
bigger,
mind.
but it's not like, oh my god, like you know.
Yeah, because I remember one of my friends had like a 65-inch in his room, and I was just like, this is too much. Like it didn't like I wasn't it wasn't enjoyable. Like I can't talk because I
So
was like,
bigger
this is
is not always better, huh? You finally answered the question.
and with TVs, yeah, my answer is no. I don't think the bigger the TV, the better the experience. Like, nah, not at all. Like I remember having our little 20-inch like block. Do you remember the fucking block TVs that
Dude,
weren't flat screen?
I remember like the tubes, the big old, like heavy as fuck ones. Like, man, like yeah, and they were like fuck yeah, 20 inches, 15 inches, and like we'd watch movies on it. I remember one that was super old, like super old. Like it was weird because it had like this glass panel in the front, and then you
Yeah.
can take it off and shit, and like it just looked old.
Yeah. We have it. So we have an old brown one, and it was so old that
Yeah.
when you would turn it on, it would go oomsh. Like you could hear all the little like fuses go oomsh.
Exactly. I don't know what happened to that one, but I remember that.
But and then we upgraded to the tube, and that one had the VHS
Yeah.
installed. That was dope. But like you said, it was tiny, and we would all see movies on that, like the whole family. Like, so I'm just tripping because now people think that they need like a big ass TV, and it's like, well, no, not really. You know, the ones that drive me fucking insane. I can't stand the ones that are curved. I fucking can't stand that shit.
E. Oh, so you don't like bigger and curved ones?
Shut up, John. God damn it. Keep putting me
No,
on
I
blast.
had to,
I know. I know.
but the one that we have is a 65 curved and
Mm.
downstairs. That was my brother's choice.
I'm
I
not gonna
told him,
watch
dude,
TV
it honestly doesn't matter. It's not like if it's curved. I mean, we have a small living room, so the viewing angle is going to be the same. You know what I'm saying? But he said, no, I want it curved. I was like, all right, cool. Like, you know, like
You're like, hey man, it's your money. No,
we've
but for real, it
watched
drives
Game
me
of
insane.
Thrones on that. You know,
That one was curved?
yeah,
Wait, when I went over? When we had
yeah.
the little I don't remember it being curved. I remember it being big, but I don't remember it being wow, it sounds so bad.
Oh man,
But anyways, yeah, no, I don't remember it being like that. But honestly, when I go to Best Buy, like I don't really feel drawn to like, oh, like I have to have that like new TV. I just go straight to the movies. I don't
hey
really go
Audrey,
look at the what.
how big's yours?
God, you guys take it there, John. How big is what?
Your
My
TV?
TV? My TV is like tiny. I think it's probably like a 20-inch. But I
For
mean, it's a
real?
flat screen, but it's tiny. Yeah, it's
Do
not
you want my
big.
old one? It's
Yeah,
40
send it to
inches.
me. Send it. No, because I'm telling you, that shit wouldn't fit in here. And like I said, I'm cool with my little TV.
I'll
Haven't
go
you
and
seen
mount it on
it?
the wall.
Haven't
I
you
think
seen
so,
it?
like on your snaps and stuff. And you sometimes you
Yeah.
send me stuff.
Yeah, it's tiny. It's not big at all. But like I said, I still like it's cool with me. Like I honestly think that if I had the option, I still wouldn't get a bigger one just because, like I said, I'm cool with this one. So
That's weird because because you still love going to the movies and that screen is huge.
yeah, but you see,
But
it's
that's
like
a
it
different
either has to
experience
be
though.
yeah, it has to be either like a movie theater or like just a small normal sized TV at home. But granted, this too, I hate watching TV in the living room. I fucking hate that shit. I can't stand it. Like when my parents like are watching TV, like I'll try and like sit there for a minute, and I just get annoyed, and I'm like, nah, I can't do this. I don't like it. I feel like I just prefer watching it in my room by myself. Like I don't know, I'm weird like that.
See, I was like that, but lately, like whenever my brother has something on, I'll go and just watch it. Like I feel like just I don't know, maybe it's just me and I'm growing older. I feel like oh, I should spend more time with family or something.
Yeah, you're like I gotta spend time with the fam bam. Well, I know me too. Like I try, but first of all, like it's a whole different thing. But yeah, I don't particularly care for like watching it in the living room. So, but speaking of watching, what have you seen lately?
So the reason why I was up a little bit later
A
today.
little bit? Can we just fully disclose? This fucker, you read my message. It showed you read my message at 3:37 in the morning. I was like, damn, he had me beat. Because usually I'm the one that goes to sleep like at 3.
That's what I'm saying. Like I woke up at like 2 something, and I couldn't go back to sleep. Like I was trying, I couldn't go back to sleep, and I didn't finish Bad Times at the El Royale, so I just finished it, and it was like an hour and 40 minutes or something.
That shit's fucking long, huh?
Yeah, no, you know what? It wasn't. I
Wait,
wanted like when it was over, I'm just like fuck. Like I wanted at least like another hour in this world or something.
what?
Yeah,
So
I
you liked
really
it?
enjoyed it. Yeah, I really liked it a lot. I love those like 5 character, you know, dramas like in one place, you know. So I think that I'm gonna love 12 Angry Men.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah. I won't go into that, but yeah.
Because I that's all I heard about. It's like 12 guys in one room. But yeah,
Yeah, they're literally in one room. Like it's not like
West Bear.
it's not like where they kind of like show like flashbacks or something. But anyways, like I said, anyways, continue.
Yeah, I really liked it. I think Drew Goddard is he knocked another one out of the park. I don't like it as much as Cabin in the Woods, but I thought it was solid. Like performances, the story, uh, just everything, like the whole vibe of it, the look of it, you know.
Jeff Bridges was killer in it, huh?
Oh yeah.
He did
And there was a
another.
lot of tense moments. I think that he did like brilliantly. Like I was kind of just on the edge of my seat, like oh shit, like what the fuck's gonna
Mm-hmm.
happen? And I think this is the only movie where I actually liked Dakota Johnson.
Oh yeah, cause wait, you don't like Dakota Johnson? I thought we could. I thought I could have sworn you said you liked her.
No, like, cause I just meant like I didn't get the whole craze of like 50 Shades of Grey and stuff, cause like everybody's like drooling over her and shit. Like, yeah, she's like nice to look at, but like I'm not gonna create that fuss. And also in Suspiria, like
I
she's
mean,
alright.
I thought her. I mean, as an actor, this is just as an actor. I don't particularly care for her either, and but I did enjoy her in that role as well.
Yeah, it was something different.
Yeah, for
So,
sure. But I
because in
honestly thought
Suspiria
that
she
you
was
were
still
gonna
getting
do it.
naked and shit. So I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, and in Suspiria, she played kind of like a more like I don't know. Yeah, no, I don't know. It's because I have a thing. I think it's her face.
Well, you have a lot of things with like Natalie Portman.
No, it's not even a lot. Like I said, I have a few that I just don't like their
Emma
acting.
Stone.
Their act. I never said I didn't like Emma Stone.
Oh, you just make
I
fun of
never
her.
said. Yeah, because that fucking meme's hilarious. Like, come on, like, how can you not? Anyways, but I love her. But yeah, Bad Times at the Aurora, it was cool. I just thought for me it was a little bit long. To be honest, it was. I mean, I
I
thought,
thought I wanted it to be longer. To be honest, I was like, fuck. Like
that's crazy. Well, I'm glad you enjoyed it, and I'm glad that you didn't take my recommendation.
I was, but like yesterday was crazy. I was supposed to do all sorts of stuff, but yeah,
Yeah, whatever, John. It's okay. We all got excuses, you know.
I'll watch it tonight or right after this. I need something to watch today. So,
Uh huh.
but
No,
so far
that
I've watched
one's
something
good.
every day, so that's cool.
Something new? No,
No, not
because the
something
other
new.
thing.
Just that wasn't my resolution though. My resolution is just watch more movies,
Well, I
whether it
could
be
say the same
old
thing
or
too.
new.
I could say the same thing too
But
and
you
be
have to
like,
have a list because I have a list.
I actually am starting to keep track. So I already started my little list of the movies that I've been watching this year. New movies, not old movies. I'm not counting old movies.
Oh, my
But
bad. Once I
well,
have your
because
watch list, I can probably start doing that.
dude, I was trying so hard, but on the low, like Netflix is being whack as fuck right now, like I told you. And Hulu too. I was looking and I was like, damn, like these platforms, they're kinda lagging it. Like honestly, there's only like 2 movies on Hulu that I was like, okay, those are I would recommend for John to watch. And on Netflix too, I was just kinda like
Well, I think Netflix is stepping up their game because right off the bat in January they started offering Watchmen, so that's a huge improvement to their library.
yeah, right now they have a bunch of DC and Marvel movies. They have Avengers, they have Thor, they have Doctor Strange, and they have Batman. They have The Dark Knight. I saw that.
For real? Oh yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
So yeah, right now this is like your time, but I'm saying like I wanted to
Well, I was just
see what
saying
classics
because I
they had.
love Watchmen.
No, I know, but if anyone didn't know that you like Watchmen, it's right there in the back. Hey, you don't have Funko Pops, huh? I'm like trying to look. Do you have Funko Pops
Watchmen?
of yeah?
Hold on.
Oh shit! It's like spans the camera.
This is my whole Watchmen collection. I have a whole video. Wow. Whatever. All in my
Big
little
fan.
thing.
I'm sorry, you guys. And I've been in your room several times, and I honestly couldn't
Yeah,
remember
for
if you
real. What
had.
the hell?
I honestly couldn't remember if you had Funko Pop. I know you had one, but I just didn't know if you had like a widespread collection of Watchmen ones. But
Well, that's the only two they have, those two, so I'm
mm.
bummed.
But anyways, I watched last night. Last night I started watching on Hulu. It's called The Year of Spectacular Men, and I watched it because it was on under independent movies, and I was like, okay, cool, like I'll watch it. It was directed by Leah Thompson, and I mean, I like her in her 80s phase, so I was like, okay, cool, like maybe it'll be like a funny, like kind of like a Flower type of thing because it has her daughter in it.
Yeah,
Her
you know what? Yeah, I was gonna say, okay, Leah Thompson's the girl who came out in Back to the Future and other things as well. But yeah, I remember she was promoting a movie with her daughter, but I forgot it was
Well,
that one.
her daughter came out in Flower, and I really liked
Oh,
her
okay,
in
there you
Flower.
go.
But she also directed this one, and this one has both of her daughters. It has the one from Flower, and it also has the other daughter. So both of them are in it. So that's why I was like, okay, cool, like I'll watch it. Like literally like 15 minutes in, and I was like, nah, I'm over this.
For real?
Yeah, I didn't like it.
Wow. So you shut it
Well,
off?
yeah, I started watching something else.
Damn. You see, like if I can't do that. Like, well, there's one movie I ever did that with, and I was with Mo, but literally, like, it was a horrible movie. But like, if I watch something, I'll just finish it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Nah, John, life's too short to spend on bad movies and bad books and bad men at that.
what the hell? Just throwing the and all in Batman.
Well, I'm just saying it's like I was gonna say something else, but nah. But yeah, so it's life's too short. So it's I did the same thing with books. Like if a book's garbage, like I don't even finish reading it. Like I'm like, why even waste my time? And people are like, oh, don't you want to know how it ends? I'm like, fuck no. Like if you didn't catch my attention in the beginning, bye. I'm real cutthroat.
Damn. That's how Audrey is with relationships too.
Damn, you can't be exposing me like this.
Well, you
Jesus.
said with men, so you said it yourself.
No, I just said it life's too short. It's like, come on now. Come on. But yeah, so after that I just turned it off and I started watching like YouTube videos instead because I was like I couldn't find anything to watch, like low key. I was like
Now that you said
so
YouTube, there was this one video I wanted to watch. It was like titled like, "Oh, the guy wakes up after a 12-year coma." Like, that would have been interesting to see. Like
was
12
it a
years,
doc
like fuck. I don't know. I think it was just like a little video. I don't know how long it was, but then like I went back to check it out and it was gone. I was like, "What the hell?" And I didn't feel like searching it. So,
don't you love
but
those random ass videos that pop up on YouTube like when you fall into the hole? That shit happens to me on
yeah,
the daily.
it's scary though because sometimes it's like mysteries or shit like crazy shit caught on tape or something. And it just like freaks me out. Like this world is fucking gnarly. Like scares
Hell
me.
yeah. Hell yeah, it is. But I fall into that hole, like, and it's crazy because I feel like YouTube knows. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's why they have like recommendations and shit. It's like fuck, like they know how to get me here.
And then just fall, and then that's why I'm up like at 4 in the morning because I'm just watching random ass uh videos that I'm just like the fuck, like okay. But I learned some stuff sometimes.
Like you start off with movie stuff and you end up like with fucking that baby monkey video, the baby
To
monkey
be
writing on a page.
to be honest, I don't really watch a lot of movie stuff. The only movie people I watch is us and like a few of the subscribers that we have, like that we subscribe to on the Real Talk channel, but that's it. Like I don't really like seek out like movie reviews unless I want to like kind of compare and contrast, like oh, the ones that I enjoy watching sometimes are the ones where they like analyze it. Those are pretty dope sometimes, but then sometimes they get on my nerves.
No, yeah. There's this one Chris Stuckman did about science. The ones he does is pretty cool. But yeah, the one about science, I just saw it like a few days ago. That's why I'm like, but yeah,
Because you're
I want to
fucking
see that.
obsessed with that movie.
Yeah, it's one of my favorites. It's in my top 10.
I know. Every time. Science. I love science. But no, yeah, I was watching. They've done one on The Dark Knight. You haven't seen that one? There's like a big one on
There's
The Dark
plenty.
Knight.
There's a lot of like The Dark Knight and Batman Begins and all those good movies.
Oh shit, I have to watch the one that you sent me. Which one was
Oh,
it?
the Aquaman one.
Oh
Where he's
yeah.
like, yeah, like nobody's looking at.
Yeah.
Just for the record, everyone putting Audrey on blast again. She doesn't like Aquaman.
Hot take. Is
She
that a hot
hated
take?
it. The
I
worst movie of
didn't hate
2018.
it. All right. I didn't say it was the worst movie of 2018. I just honestly didn't. I mean, I just didn't like it. I don't know. Not even Jason. I told you, not even Jason Momoa's hotness was like. I mean, that's probably the only reason I stayed. Because I was just like, you know what, fuck it, I'm already here. My parents enjoyed it. They really liked it. They went to go see it, and they told me they liked it. I was like, I guess I'm like the very limited amount that didn't like it.
Hey, real quick, is that Spirited Away in the back? You have that movie?
No, I don't.
What is that one with blue and gold? I'm curious.
Oh, it's Princess Mononoke.
Oh, okay.
That's the only
Studio Ghibli movie?
Yeah, that I have. And the only other one that I would want to go buy is God. Oh my god, I'm blanking. Shit.
Howl's Moving
Castle. Yeah. Fuck.
See, I have Spirited Away, and I've seen Princess Mononoke. I haven't bought it because they're so expensive. They're still like $20. I'm like, fuck.
Oh, come on, John. You buy Criterion. Criterion's like $25-$30.
Yeah, but that's Criterion. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but that's the same. It's like Disney movies. Disney movies are expensive. Hella expensive. But I hit the jackpot. The only reason I have the Disney movies that I have is because my friend, shout out to him, when he was moving out, he was having like a take whatever you want type of deal. Like if you went to his house, he was like, just take whatever you want. Like he wasn't gonna keep anything.
Damn,
so
that's dope.
I went to his house to see. I always go for the movies or for books. So I went and he had some shitty movies, but the only good ones were the Disney movies. And I was like, hey, I'm gonna take these, and he was like, yeah, sure. And he has like the good ones. Like it's not even like just the regular DVD. He has like the ones that are like Blu-ray, digital, and DVD. So
damn, see, you came up.
Hell yeah, because I got the good ones. I got like Lion King, Sleeping Beauty, and I think I have the Jungle Book and a few other ones. But yeah, it was pretty dope. I love when people do that because I'm like, hell yeah.
But yeah, it's free stuff.
Yeah, but I told him, and the other day he was telling me that he felt like watching a movie, and I was like, well, dude, like he was texting me. He's like, hey, do you have this movie? And I was like, nah. And he's like, oh, I thought you took it because he felt like watching it. And I was like, that's why you don't get rid of your movies. I refuse to get. I don't think I've ever thrown away a movie. Have you thrown away a movie?
No, but a few got lost here and there, but not by choice.
Yeah.
Don't want to go into detail, but yeah.
Damn, it's like children at the end of a marriage. That happened to me when I got a divorce. I lost movies.
Well, no, nothing like that. It's just like yeah. I'll tell you after. It's something personal.
Oh, okay. But you look really like, damn. You're just like, fuck.
Yeah, because I had like badass collections. Like I had.
It breaks your heart to this day. No, I know. Well, for me, the movies that I've lost are usually because I let someone borrow them and then they never give them back. Fuckers. I know. That's why I never like lending my movies.
Yeah, to be honest, I think I did that once, and I don't think I got it back. And I'm like, not even if it's Alex, not even if it's Alex or something.
Really?
Yeah, like even if you would ask me, sorry, Audrey.
Shit, dude, come on now. You know what? No, you know what? I think I did. I think I did ask you for a movie.
Did you really?
I think about it. Yeah, and you did tell me you were like, nah.
What?
Yeah.
Well, yeah. You see, if I would have let you borrow it, it would have been in Texas right now.
Yeah, I'm trying to think which movie it was because I mean, like honestly, like I don't even remember. But the only time that I let someone borrow my movies was for the cause because this person had never seen an amazing movie, and I was like, you know what? you have to watch it. So I let him borrow it. But I made sure he gave it back. Like, I literally tracked it down. I was like, okay, are you done? You done? All right, give it back because it was a good movie.
It's just scary. It's like lending out one of your children.
I know. I feel like we sound kind of crazy right now, but it's because people don't even know. Like, I think only people that are true, like, movie lovers and have bought their movies with their hard-earned cash, like, you only understand.
Like especially like it's one of your favorites. Like
Like
no,
Watchmen for you.
oh, that's never leaving my shelves ever. Fuck no.
Hey, would
I
you want to
work
be?
hard.
All right, relax. Come on. We
No,
all know
yeah,
that
because
people
look,
have
I have the
money.
4K, I have the normal Blu-ray, I have the Steelbook, I have the collection, and then I have the DVDs in the back. Like I have every single version that's come out,
Dude, you're fucking insane. You know that? You're like
and then I have like
obsessed.
3 Fight Club versions. Where is
What?
it? Yeah, wait, where is it? Yeah, I have like the Steelbook, I have the regular DVD, and then I have one with Deadpool. Like when Deadpool 2 was released, it's
Mm-hmm.
literally Deadpool instead of Brad Pitt and Edward Norton.
Oh yeah. Well, I remember you. I remember you showed me the one for Good, the Bad, and the Ugly,
Oh yeah, and you're
which you
upset. That
probably
was
still
the
haven't seen,
I've
huh?
never no, but I'm serious. Like I wanted to own those movies, and I've never seen them on Blu-ray. So I was like, "Fuck, this is the only time like I'll see it on Blu-ray."
Yeah, they don't have them on Blu-ray. They have them only on like DVD. That's well, I mean, that's the ones that I have. The ones on. I think I have a collection of them, but yeah, they don't have them on. I don't think I've seen them on Blu-ray. Now that you mention it.
That's why I jumped on. I was like, I know it's Deadpool, and like, but someday I want to see it. So
Someday.
someday, hey, if it's on your watch list, then
Well, yeah, but no, because I told you I was gonna keep it to movies that were on Netflix, so that's not on Netflix.
or
Is
I'll
that?
send you a list of the movies I have that I haven't seen.
Oh yeah, there
There's
you go.
some.
Oh, there. No, yeah, I know you have a few. I can already point out like a few right there on your shelf.
Actually,
You're like, no, I'm caught up.
no, like out of the ones I'm starting to see here, like the good and the bad and the ugly is like the only one. All the ones here I've seen.
You still need to watch a few that I think are just like key movies,
Essentials.
essentials,
Especially
essentials
when
to
we're
live.
gonna do our AFI challenge.
Should we announce that?
I guess I just did.
I know. I was like, okay, I guess we're gonna announce that.
So
Cool.
whoever is still with us, or if you're tuning in now for some reason, we're gonna start doing our AFI top 100 movies. So we're gonna review those movies, and yeah,
Yeah, and I think the reason that we went, well, because we were discussing this and we weren't sure to either do because I know you wanted to do the IMDb challenge, right?
yeah,
And then I wanted to do, I think, the ones with the highest score on Rotten Tomatoes or something like that. But the reason I didn't want to do the IMDb one is just because some of the movies on there were fucking like random as fuck.
yeah. And then like I also like it changes. You know, like if you go look it up right now, it's different. And like I wanted to do a list where it's like definitive. Like okay, like if anybody's watching or whatever, they can follow it. Oh, cool! Like next week they're gonna do this or something. You know, like and if you do that with the IMDb one, it always changes. And it's like IMDb like had that list based on like users. Like users
Mhm.
get to vote and stuff like that. Like I remember when The Dark Knight came out, everybody voted it for it to be like the best movie, and I'm like I love that
All
movie, but
right.
like, come on, like, it's
It's
not,
crazy, yeah.
one of the best made. I mean, well, it is to me, but like,
Well,
I was probably one of
yeah,
those guys
yeah,
upvoting it.
you're like the best movie in the world. No, yeah, I mean, I feel like people are very emotionally driven. So I feel like for people, if they just at the moment and they're fans of Batman, they were just like, fuck yeah, like this is the greatest movie of all time. Like fuck it. Like everything goes out the window. All rationality.
Yeah.
all right, let's be rational, okay? I mean it is a great movie, but for me to say like it deserves to be at number one, yeah,
Yeah.
it's debatable, you know.
No, yeah.
Um, but no, yeah, some of the movies on there are random as fuck, and I was just kind of like,
And
but
it's
the
250, so that's a lot.
Well, you know what I was gonna say? It would be really dope to do, and I want to do this at some point, like for myself, not for the channel, but I would want to do the 1001 movies you have to watch before you die or something like that. I think that'd be
Yeah.
pretty dope. I think
Yeah,
that would be
like
dope.
one of our buddies, Amy, I think her channel's not all about that. She does other things, but that's like, I mean, her name is the movie checklist. So she
Um,
does that series.
that'd be pretty crazy though. 1001 movies, like
Yeah.
that's a shit ton of movies right there.
And we're all
Um,
like, yeah, 250 and like fucking 1,000.
yeah, but I'm curious to see what movies. I don't think I've ever looked at the list, so I'm
Does
kind of
that
curious.
change?
No, well, because there's a book about it, so I don't think so because it's
Yeah,
like
but I've seen
written.
like at least three different books, like different covers and shit. So I
Oh,
don't know if it's just like a different edition or something, or they added new movies or something. So like, yeah.
it might be different editions. The one that I saw was also songs that you have to listen to before you die. I saw that one and I was browsing through it and I was like, oh, okay, cool. But the one for the movies, I've never even flipped through it. So I'm kind of curious to see what movies are in there. I'm sure I already have an idea, but I'm curious.
If Watchmen's not on there, I'm gonna write it.
I'm sure it is. I don't know. Actually, I don't
No,
know.
I don't think it'll be on there. To
How
be
new
perfectly
is
honest,
it? It depends when it was published too.
and it came out 2009. So this year actually is going to be the 10-year anniversary. I'm
Damn, are you gonna
hopefully
have a
doing
party?
something. I'm planning to do like a series of videos.
Really?
Yeah, like because it's my favorite movie and it's a 10-year anniversary. So like, I
Dude,
gotta.
you're hardcore. Like, holy crap. I think you. How come you never gone as him for Halloween or something?
Well, I can't because he's naked. And I don't. I mean, I'm pretty. I mean,
You're
probably
like, I
like
mean,
25% I look like him, but not all the way. Like I'd
right,
have to
right,
shave
right.
my head. I did tell you that I want to get his we're talking about
Oh, you
Dr.
want to get it
Manhattan. I want to get his little thing tattooed on
tattooed?
me. Yeah.
You should. When is that gonna happen?
Probably tax season when I get my other one.
Oh, so you're gonna get two?
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure that one's not going to be expensive because it's literally just a line and two dots.
I don't know, bro. There's some tattoo artists that will still charge you 120 for an hour or 200 for an hour, even if it's like this tiny little thing. You just have to look around. Look for like the underground tattoo artists, the ones that are
Yeah,
doing it in their
Mo
fucking
and my
garage.
brother have they already have like, oh, like when you get your tattoo you're going here or something. I'm like, all right, like
Well, I told you too to go with the guy that did mine. He's pretty dope. He's a really chill guy. But so you have options. It just depends on the style and all that good stuff. But anyways, yeah. So if anyone didn't know, John's a big fan of Watchmen.
yeah, I don't know if you guys knew that, but
I think a lot of people don't know that, to be honest.
yeah, I still get some like, what the hell? Like really? Like some
They're just
shocks. I
they're
shock
just
people still.
like they're just like really. And you know what? I think that's what's cool because like you like a lot of the those movies, but now I mean now I know that you do watch a lot of also like indie films.
What do you
So I
mean
think that's
those
pretty.
movies?
Well, I'm just separating. There's a difference. There is.
Are you being
Which,
racist to films?
well, yeah, there's categories, there's genres,
Wow. We're
there's
supposed to
genres,
look
there's
past that.
categories.
They're all movies, Audrey. We're supposed to
Yes,
look
they're all movies, but there is
beyond genres
genres,
and
right?
categories. We're supposed to look beyond race.
Right. But well, like, yeah. That's all good. No, I'm just kidding. Well, honestly, for me, I was just gonna say like that's pretty cool. Have you felt like you expanded in the last like? Well, shit. How long has the channel been up? It's already gonna be 2 years.
This
No.
year is going to be 2 years next month.
Okay.
No,
That's
but
fucking. Do you feel like you've expanded, or
yeah,
you think
I
you're
think
still the
I've
same?
been taking baby steps since like high school because that's when I started like no, not really. I think probably like in middle school. I started watching other movies than like blockbusters and stuff. Whenever The Departed came out, I think it was like 2006, 2005. But like I was taking baby steps and in high school that's when I was like, okay, you know what? I'm going to go all in. And but ever since the channel started, I've started to take more than baby steps. So
Right. So you do feel like you've grown.
yeah, definitely. Like my views on some movies have changed, and like on what I'm like, okay, I'll give this one a shot or whatever, you know. Like now I'm just like, okay, if I have the time, like, and it's, you know, like if you whenever you give me to watch this, I'm not gonna be like, oh no, I don't want to watch this because it's like this type of movie or whatever. Yeah, I'm not racist like you, so.
Well, no, but here's the question too. Like, so now that you review movies for the channel, do you go in with a different perception, like at the theater? Like, do you feel like you go in like with a different mindset now, as opposed to back in the day when you would just be like, hey, I'm just gonna fucking watch this movie and sit here?
I I I did at first, but now I have a different mentality because of how I review movies. I'm not like super critical on them. I just literally say my experience with them. Like, oh, I liked this and like this didn't really work for me, instead of like saying, you know, oh, like, you know, instead of going all into it. But I still like, I'm still not gonna, like I told you, like I liked Aquaman, but I understand how cheesy it was, and like it didn't all of it didn't land with me either, you know. But I won't say, hey, Audrey, you're super wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna crucify you for not liking it. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Like,
yeah, yeah. No, but I'm saying, like, in the sense, do you feel like at any point being a movie reviewer on YouTube has taken the joy out of you watching films? Because I feel like sometimes people say that. It's like people, like, for say, like, artists that do start working for their art, they kind of say like, damn, it took the joy out of me creating because now I have to like make deadlines and I have to do commissions and I have to deal with people telling me what they don't like about my art. So I feel like sometimes that happens when you turn a hobby into something more, I guess, viable. So I was just wondering if now you kind of see watching movies as a chore, like, or when you go to the movies, you're just like, fuck, like I have to pay attention and make sure that I like focus to see if like I get everything for the review, or, you know.
see, I was starting to feel like that, and then that's when it started taking a toll on me. I'm kind of like, fuck, like I don't like this. This shouldn't be like a chore or something. This shouldn't be like that. Like I want to be a movie lover before like a movie critic. You know what I'm saying? Like I want that to come first. So like it was at one point, and then that's, you know, when I stopped doing movie reviews because I'm like, this isn't fun for me anymore. I don't get,
Mm-hmm.
you know. So that's why I had to take a step back, and I came back just like, hey, you know what? I'm just gonna do like whenever I talk to you or to Mo or whatever. Like when I talk to them, I'm gonna be talking to the camera like that. Like that's what brings me joy, talking about movies, you know. So that's how
Mm-hmm.
I do it now. I don't go into it like a movie critique. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I'm
You're
just
not
a
like
movie
over here
lover.
like
I'm just a kid. You know, I'm still that same kid who loves movies. I just now
you're not like
film myself.
putting on little glasses with
Yeah.
your little notepad like,
Because I'm not saying I'm not like, hey, I'm like the best or whatever. But I reached that point where I'm kind of like, okay, I can watch this movie and then also like enjoy it, but also be like, okay, well, this didn't work, you know, that didn't
mm-hmm.
work, or this could have been better or something, you know.
Yeah, yeah. No, I get you. Because I can definitely feel how that could make you feel kind of like, oh, like it's a chore. I have to watch these movies because I have to review them. I have to put them out. Like it starts getting, a lot of people don't get what it goes behind it until you actually think about it and you're just like, fuck, like it's a lot of work. It is a lot of work to keep up
Yeah.
with the movies that come out, and it can take the fun out of it, like for sure. Like sometimes, like that's why I completely get it when you just want to watch like Lost for the 300th time, because you just want to watch something for the enjoyment of it, and like just you don't have to think about it, you know, because you've already seen it so many fucking times that you're just like, well, whatever, you know, like I already know what happens. um
Yeah,
'Cause,
but then
yeah,
there's also like those shows and movies, like for me, Lost, where like you start to like pick stuff up this time around, you know.
yeah, for sure, you have to like rewatch it, or you have to kind of let it like marinate, and you're like, oh, okay. But that's what I found myself happening with this last movie. I don't know if you guys have seen my review. Shameless plug.
Audrey's our first review is Audrey reviewing Burning, so go
I
check it
know
out if
that
you guys haven't.
that was exciting. I didn't know that I was like the first review. I thought for some reason I was like, oh, John. But yeah, that's true because you did your top movies, so it wasn't technically a review.
Yeah.
But but I thought it was a great movie to start off our year to reviewing. I really want you to still go watch that movie for sure. And I feel like a lot of people will probably have the same reaction that I did at first, where it's one of those movies that you're just kind of like, what the fuck? Like during the movie, you're just like, okay, this is really slow. But then after a while, you're like, okay, cool. Like it all makes sense. It all ties it in. So so I definitely want you to watch that. But that's what I was gonna say. Going on, I got sidetracked. Because yeah, there's some movies that, man, they take a lot of concentration, or it's like a heavy film. You know, like on Hulu, I saw that there's Lion, and I really want to watch that movie. Have you seen that? I think you have.
Lion?
Yeah.
No, I haven't seen it. Where he's like separated from his mom, right?
Yeah.
No, I haven't seen it.
And I've been wanting to see that movie, but I already know that it's like a heavy film. So I'm just like, it's not something that I can just pop on. Like
yeah, you got to be mentally ready for it. Like, okay, like I'm about to experience this.
yeah, like you need to be like undistracted and like not on your phone and not drawing, not doing all these other things. So it takes a lot. Like you have to kind of just like focus, and that's why those movies I definitely 10 out of 10 prefer to watch them in the theaters, because I know for a fact that I won't be distracted. Because a lot of the times here at home, you can't help but get distracted. You know, when you're trying to watch something, like you get distracted. And at the movies, it's like you can't be on your phone because you do feel kind of like fucked up being that asshole with like the light. So yeah,
and that's like, why I've tried, like whenever I'm home, I try to like put my phone do not disturb or something, or like different things. But it's like fuck, like somehow I always get like, if I'm watching a movie, like I'll still look at my phone, Well, yeah. But it's definitely a habit we need to break. But yeah, I understand what you mean. Like those movies is. And for me, it's better, like, it's just the overall experience. Like, when I watched Roma, like, when I watched it at home, it was completely different. I still loved it, but it was different,
Yeah.
Than how I remembered it, like, the whole experience. So, I think at the movies, you just, like, you can't help yourself but get it, like, be involved in that world,
Yeah, for sure. And that's one of the movies that I'm kind of sad that I didn't get to watch in theaters, because I think I would have enjoyed it a lot more had it been in the theater as opposed to just here on Netflix. But it was still a great movie. So, but yeah, there's just definitely some movies that I think you can appreciate more in the theater, for sure. Why are you laughing? I see that face.
No, it's just like I kind of wanted to just be like, bam, Audrey, what do you think about this? But I couldn't get it ready in time without you looking at me.
What do I think of what?
Hold up. You need
You're a psycho.
I was like, even typing.
I already know your face. Isn't that crazy? I'm like, what is John like plotting?
You already called me a freaking psycho.
Well, yeah, because only a psychopath is that neat.
Okay.
But anyways,
this is gonna be fun. Okay.
Why? What are you doing?
Because I don't like this, and I can care less. But it's still fun to speculate. So I want to go over the Golden Globes with you, the nominations, because it's tomorrow.
Oh shit, that's tomorrow?
Yeah, it's tomorrow. So, for Best Director, we have Bradley Cooper for A Star Is Born, rightfully so. Alfonso Cuarón for Roma, Peter Farrelly for Green Book, Spike Lee for Black Klansman, and Adam McKay for Vice. So you want me to start off, or you want to start off?
You start off.
Out of those,
damn.
And I can't believe like some like Damien Chazelle wasn't on there or someone, but I'm not. It's a Golden Globe, so I don't really care.
Yeah.
But Best Director out of those, fuck. I haven't seen Vice. I haven't seen Vice, so I can't say anything. I would probably lean towards Spike. Fuck. Bradley or Alfonso, because Bradley had a tough job. He not only had to sing, and like be so authentic in that environment, but also like direct, and it was his first time, and he did brilliantly in both roles. But Alfonso Cuarón, like, come on, like to direct something like that too, like,
yeah.
But if I had to choose one, probably fucking Alfonso. Fuck it. Even though he's already won.
Yeah. Well, I haven't seen Vice, and I haven't seen Green Book, which I'm really pissed about because I really want to watch that movie, but I didn't see it.
From the director of Dumb and Dumber.
Right? Like, how can you go from that to that? Like, damn. Like, okay. For me, I would also say Alfonso just because Roma like was really good. And I want to say Bradley just because I really like the movie, but that's just me being biased too. Just
Yeah,
because
that's
I
what I
feel
was gonna
like
say.
that's just me being biased just because I like the movie a lot. But I really love Roma too. But from a standpoint of me being like, okay, I don't know. Cause I mean this was Bradley's debut though.
Yeah, but at the same time, oh, fuck. See, that's why I think like someone like Spike Lee would take it because Alfonso, here he won. Bradley, I'm pretty sure he's gonna direct other movies. So if you were the Academy, well, this is not whatever. This is not the fucking Oscars. I'm over
You're
here trying to get
like,
detailed and
I
shit.
know. No, honestly, I feel like oh shit. No, I think I would give it to Alfonso for real. On the real. I think I would. But like you said, he already won, but still, he did a killer job. Great film. So
I wanted you to keep going a little bit.
is that our
But
final answer?
well, yeah, that's why if I had to pick one, I'd personally pick Alfonso.
Why should it be fucking Bradley?
It probably would, because it's like
It's the Golden Globes,
Golden
dude.
Globe.
Like
So,
I mean that sounds really fucked up, but it's true. Like, come on now.
all right, real quick, I want to do best animated feature. So, their nominees are The Incredibles 2, Isle of Dogs, Ralph Breaks the Internet, Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, and
Oh fuck. Oh fuck.
Mari, or. But anyways, you already know what I'm going to choose, but it has no chance.
Spider-Man?
No, Isle of Dogs.
You don't think that's gonna win?
I hope it does. I hope, even though, no, yeah, I like that movie
But
better than Spider-Man.
Spider-Man got like raving reviews, dude.
Yeah, it did. That's
Like,
why I'm like, fuck. Like, if anything, and in The Incredibles, like everybody likes Disney, So if anything, I'm pretty sure Spider-Man and Incredibles are going to be up there. I'd want Isle of Dogs.
I would want, yeah, I watched it, and man, that was a killer movie. Now I see why it was your top film of last. No, no, it
No
wasn't.
spoilers in case you haven't seen the video.
Oh,
It's in my top
right,
five.
right, right,
That's all I'll
right,
say. It's in my top five.
that was an amazing movie. I think it's been like it's probably now one of the well, no, hold on, because you already know my favorite Wes Anderson film of all time is The Royal Tenenbaums. That's my favorite. Nothing has surpassed it yet. But Isle of the Dogs came pretty damn close. I was like, damn, this shit's good. It's the best that I've seen from him in a while. Because, I mean, I like Budapest. I did. But I didn't think it was like...
Moonrise Kingdom?
Moonrise Kingdom is one of my favorites too. But like I said, I still think Royal Tenenbaums is great. But Isle of the Dogs was hella good. Wow. I was like super surprised.
I'm so glad you finally watched it and that you actually enjoyed it. So
I did.
I'm happy
really
with that.
Enjoy it. I really did enjoy it. So do you have any other categories?
Yeah, best supporting actress. So we have Amy Adams for Vice, Claire Foy for First Man, Regina King for If Beale Street Can Talk, Emma Stone for The Favorite, and also Rachel Weisz for The Favorite.
Dang, look at The Favorite killing it. Dude, The Favorite was great too. Holy crap. Yeah, that was really good.
Was awesome. I haven't seen Beale Street Can Talk or Vice, so I can't say. So out of the ones I've seen, Claire Foy was great too. I think I would probably say Rachel Weisz.
Yeah, me too.
I was gonna say Rachel. Even though I love Emma Stone, but like she did a phenomenal job too. But I thought Rachel was better.
She was great. Yeah, and it's crazy because I hadn't seen Rachel in anything that significant in a while. I'm trying to think what was the last thing I saw her in.
She was in My Cousin Rachel or something like that last year or 2 years ago. Oh, I didn't see it obviously, but
yeah. And I mean, you probably saw her in The Mummy. That's when she was like. That's when I first remember her from.
That was when she was babe. I had a crush on her back then. I mean, she's still great looking.
She's still really pretty. But she, I think I would go for her over Emma just because I feel like she was a standout in the film. She did an amazing job.
So now I'm pretty sure I know your pick for best supporting actor. We have Adam Driver for Black Klansman, Richard E. Grant for Can You Ever Forgive Me, Sam Rockwell for Vice, Timothy Chalamet for Beautiful Boy, and Mahershala Ali for Green Book.
That's so unfair, John, because you know that I love that movie and you didn't like it. I'm still heartbroken over that.
I gave it an 8.5.
But you.
I just said I wanted to love it. Like I really like it.
Every time we talk about it, you're always like, meh. It's like I don't get a reaction like, damn, it was a good movie. Like you're just kind of like, yeah, it was cool.
It's because like because it disappointed me, but I still give it an 8.5. I wanted to love it. I wanted it to make me cry, you know.
Well, yeah, but then what's it called? You sent me that video. Remember when he's talking about it at the round table? And I was like, that's precisely what I've been saying this whole damn time. That's not what they were going for. So now you have to rewatch it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Now I had to rewatch it and kind of like with that perspective.
Yeah, because I think
but either way,
that it was. It didn't make you cry. Fuck, dude. I was crying like throughout the.
Maybe I'm just had it with that issue, but I haven't seen if Can You Ever Forgive Me or Vice. I guess we should see Vice because it's been mentioned already in every category. But
I want to see Vice just because of
Christian Bale.
Is that the? No, I was gonna say Sam Rockwell. I love Sam. Oh
yeah, well that's yeah. I feel like he's great in that. Like he looks great, but I think this is Christian Bale's like last year's Darkest Hour with Gary Oldman.
Has he been nominated though?
Bale?
Christian Bale? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I don't know. For me, when I watched the trailer, the one that stood out was Sam Rockwell. I was like, damn, I feel like this guy's gonna kill it. But from what he is nominated for the Golden Globes.
He was amazing last year in 3 Billboards, and I'm glad he won.
He's so good.
Mahershala Ali won last year or 2 years ago when Moonlight came out. He was fantastic in Green Book, both him and Viggo Mortensen. And Adam Driver was great too in BlacKkKlansman. He's always great. He's never been in a movie that I don't like. But I think this is Timothy's award, to be honest.
No, that's what I was gonna say though. Don't be like, I'm trying not to be biased just because I'm a fan. I'm trying to think, but it's because
like to sink to those levels, you know, and like just everything he did, like that's one of the reasons why I really loved it. Because him and Steve Carell, I'm bummed that Steve Carell's not getting buzz about that performance because it was great. It was fantastic.
Oh yeah,
from like when he's on the phone telling his kid no, like I'm not gonna help you anymore. Like that was tough.
Oh hell yeah. Yeah, for sure. There's like a few scenes there where I can think like I kind of went over this in my review, but there's like a scene in a movie that you're just like, wow. And there's a scene in Beautiful Boy where you could see both of them just like they're so good. They brought their A game. So I don't know. Yeah. I haven't seen Green Book, which makes me sad because I feel like his performance was amazing. I have no doubt about it. And like you said, Vice, I'm pretty sure was amazing too. So it's kind of like hard. So based on the films that I have seen, I would say Timothy for sure. Because I'm just basing it on what I've seen.
Yeah, same here. And I've heard a lot of buzz about Richard E. Grant though. In Can You Ever Forgive Me, which I really wanted to watch that movie because it's Melissa McCarthy not doing her same role, and I like her when she's not doing the same role. But yeah, I mean, as far as the movies I've seen, Timothy for me on that one. So best actress, you see, I was like, why is there 2 best actresses? Because it's best performance in a motion picture, musical, or comedy. And then we have drama. It's like,
why?
Fuck? So I kind of don't even want to talk about this. All right, so best performance in the. You want me to skip it? I'll skip it.
Skip it.
All right, so best performance in motion picture drama for actress, we have Glenn Close in The Wife, which I heard that's amazing. Lady Gaga, obviously in Stars Born, Nicole Kidman in The Destroyer, Melissa McCarthy in Can You Ever Forgive Me, and Rosamund Pike in A Private War. So out of these, I have only seen A Star Is Born.
Damn, we're looking real bad right now, John.
Yeah. No, but like you were saying, like when there's a lot of movies coming out, like there was like 10 movies I still wanted to watch like the last week of December, you know? And those were the 10 movies that were still in theaters. So but anyways, obviously I can't say anything. I could only say Gaga because, you know, but Nicole Kidman, look, even just on the poster, looks phenomenal in Destroyer. And one of my good buddies, he's saying that's his pick. Give the award to her already.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, well, Lady Gaga. I feel like she's gonna take it because people have been like raving about that shit.
Yeah. I really enjoyed her performance, but I mean, even on the trailer alone, this is gonna sound kind of weird. I would take Melissa McCarthy over her,
Okay.
um, or even Nicole Kidman. But I mean, I haven't seen those movies. Gaga could have outshined them both. I don't know.
All right.
So
So that
best
was.
that was yeah best motion picture performance in a drama.
Oh my god. Okay, so what's
So
best actress?
for best actor, obviously, Bradley Cooper for A Star Is Born, Willem Dafoe for At Eternity's Gate, Lucas Hedges for Boy Erased. I'm super surprised about that. Remy Malik for Bohemian Rhapsody, and John David Washington for Black Klansman.
Damn, that's a tough one. Oh
Fuck.
shit.
Out of these, I've only seen three, which is Star Is Born, Bohemian Rhapsody, and Black Klansman. I'm surprised to see Lucas Hedges because I've been a fan of that guy since Manchester by the Sea.
Yeah. Why are you
And
surprised? His
because
performance
like
wasn't good?
no, I haven't seen that movie, but it's just like like it was that movie's not really getting a lot of buzz, so I'm super surprised to see him in there. Like what the
Yeah.
fuck? Like over okay, now I know because I was like over something like Christian Bale, but he's in the best performance for musical or
Oh.
comedy.
Are
Really,
you
you see?
serious?
Yeah, and Viggo Mortensen is
That's
there as well. Robert Redford and John C. Riley.
that's lame. I don't like
You
that.
see, so in the Oscars, I'm pretty sure it's going to be Christian Bale, Viggo,
Yeah.
Bradley, maybe William Dafoe,
Yeah.
and I say maybe Remy Malik for two. He's probably going to get nominated.
Oh yeah, I think so too, for sure. No doubt about it. But for this one, oh fuck, I don't know. I want to say, I want to say Remy, but I don't know. I'm kind of like, ugh, that's a tough one because
I
Bradley
would
did such an
say
amazing job.
Remy Malik was phenomenal, and I honestly thought that he wasn't going to be in like the Oscar race, like they weren't going to be mentioning him. But I'm glad that he is being mentioned. John David Washington was fantastic. I'm pretty sure this wasn't his first performance, but he's taken after his dad. But I would give it to Remy over him.
Mm-hmm.
Haven't seen Lucas Hedges or Willem Dafoe. I think I would take Bradley over Remy. Surprisingly,
Really?
yeah. Because like
Yeah,
I said,
because he
even
did
if
do
he
a
doesn't
killer
get
job.
director, or he still did a great job. I thought that was his best performance.
Really? To
To
date?
to date, yeah.
Wow. Hmm. Yeah, I
Um,
mean, it was a really good performance. I think Remy just did fantastic though. But I don't know. I think that's another thing. Like, it's hard.
yeah, I would like if I had to pick one, Bradley, but Remy like was kind of like my dark horse because I like I said I didn't think he was going to be even in the
No,
talks.
I knew he would be in the talks because they would have been saying that. Everyone was like, yeah, like give it to him.
Here's the thing though. Well, no, never mind. Because I was like, what
But
if it wasn't Freddie Mercury? You think he'll still be in talks? But it's like that's the whole reason why he is
well,
because it was
yeah,
Freddie Mercury.
yeah. Like, no, I know what you're saying. Like, if it wasn't like for Queen, like for it being like what it is, but it's like you said, like, did he take it to that level? Because I mean, there's been plenty of biopics before that are straight like bad, but it doesn't necessarily mean, you know what I'm saying, like that they would be
Yeah.
nominated. But I think it's because I think his performance was really good. I can't stop thinking about the teeth.
No, I know. I said that in my review. It's like fuck, like. And remember, I told you I was listening to a podcast or a video of his where he was being interviewed, and he's like, "Yeah, like they had bigger teeth, so we toned it
Yeah,
down." And I was like, "What the hell? Like really?"
his teeth were not that bad.
Yeah, and then yeah, exactly. I went home, I saw some of the Queen's performances live, and I was like, his teeth weren't that
No,
bad.
no, they weren't.
They're on the bigger side, but not like stand out like they were in the movie.
Yeah. I don't know. For me, I'm gonna go with. Oh, fuck. I don't want to say Remy. Fuck. I'm just gonna say Remy just because. I don't know.
I have no. I won't argue with you there.
You're gonna say Bradley though. We'll see who's
I'll
right.
take Bradley,
All right, cool.
simply because I still have the Oscar mentality, and I'm like Remy Malek's going to turn out great performances, you know, for years to come, hopefully. So I want to just quickly touch on this best motion picture, musical or comedy. Crazy Rich Asians, The Favorite, Green Book, Mary Poppins Returns, or Vice.
I'm gonna say The Favorite, straight up.
Fuck. If we're talking comedy, you see, man? This is why I hate the fucking Golden Globes. I'd take Green Book, remember I told you I'm so pissed because I completely forgot I watched that movie. It's not even mentioned once in my top favorites of 2018.
And
so I'm so bummed. I would have put it at number 7 and moved everything down. So and the favorite was in my honorable mention. So, but I mean.
You know what, though? Now that I think about it, The Favorite, I don't think it'll do well at the Golden Globes. I think it's going to do great at the Oscars, though.
Hopefully, because that movie was great. Cinematography-wise, music, the
Hell yeah.
Costumes, everything, the performances. Olivia Colman is in Best Actress, but for musical comedy. And I think she did fantastic. I think she outshined both Emma and Rachel. But so out of these, I'd pick Green Book.
Okay.
And you'd go with The Favorite?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with The Favorite just because I thought it was great. But like now that I'm thinking about it, I'm like, I don't know.
And
I feel like he'll do killer at the Oscars.
How is Bohemian Rhapsody in the drama side of it?
I know, and I'm not the.
What the fuck?
I don't get it. And I don't understand. Crazy Rich Asians is under musicals?
Or comedy. It's musical or comedy. It fits better in the comedy side.
Are you surprised that it was nominated for Golden Globe? No, I'm not surprised that it was nominated for Golden Globe.
No, because I think it's gonna get some Oscar love.
Really?
Yeah, because it's just like I really enjoyed it, but not as like I mean, I'll probably I watched it twice. I watched it once. We watched it once, and then I watched it on the plane because it was the only thing that's on. So. I mean, I really enjoy it. It's a nice little fun film, but I mean, it's not one of the best of the year for me. But a lot of people think it is. So, but for best motion picture drama, they have Black Panther, Black Klansman, Bohemian Rhapsody, If Beale Street Can Talk, and A Star Is Born.
And this is for best what?
Best motion picture drama.
Oh.
If I had to pick,
I would say A Star Is Born.
I haven't seen Beale Street. Yeah, I think I'd have to pick Star Is Born as well because Black Klansman, like it was drama, but I didn't like it as much as I really liked it, but I didn't like it as much as Star Is Born. And if you're talking about drama, then that's drama right there.
Oh yeah, that's a straight up drama. Yeah. So I think that would take it for me as well.
Yeah. But yeah, again, that's the Golden Globes.
We'll see. Let us know if you're going to be tuning in tomorrow.
Yeah, let us know if you're going to be tuning in. If I have a chance, I probably will. Even though I don't like the awards, they put on a pretty cool show. It's nice to see all the stars. It's pretty cool to see the stars. So
I'm super annoying though because I don't like the Golden Globes. I just watch the Oscars. Just because the Oscars is like the fucking Oscars.
Yeah, to me, I'll never miss the Oscars. Like it's been like I've been watching them for about 10 years now, like straight, almost 10 years. But like I said, I mean, I still like seeing movie stars and stuff like that. I still like to see, all that shit stuff. Yeah.
It's like a whole spectacle.
But yeah, stay tuned also to the channel because we're gonna have some Oscar coverage when they're announced. We're gonna be talking about the nominations, what we think got snubbed and stuff like that. And we're gonna be having a live stream, right?
Yeah, we're going to be live streaming after where we're going to be spilling all the
talking the winners, the losers, and all that stuff. But yeah, Audrey.
Yeah, that's good. I think we had a pretty one, so I think we're going to... Pretty one. A pretty good one. A pretty good chat. I hope that everyone likes this whole new setup. Let us know what you think. Give us your feedback. If you like this new, we're trying to do this podcast a different way, so let us know how you feel about that. But yeah, I think we're gonna check off now.
Guys, thank you guys so much for tuning in for the first podcast of 2019. And like Audrey said, let us know about what you think about. Basically, it's just a podcast. Me and Audrey just hanging out, talking all things movies and talking about to each other. So hopefully you guys like it and tune in and like hanging out with us technically.
Yeah,
so
for sure.
and we're gonna try to do this again bi-weekly live. We're gonna try to do this weekly, and then every other week we're gonna try to do this live. That way we can talk to you guys and for you guys to join in the conversation as well.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, guys, until next time, we'll see you at the movies. Peace.
Bye.